Good day, yogis. My name is Brooke Blankenship. Welcome to Chair Yoga. Let's get started by pressing our backs against the back of the seat, allowing the feet, the knees, the ankles, the shins and calves, the thighs to become heavy and supported by the chair beneath you. Taking a moment to relax the shoulders down the back and gently shutting the eyes, bringing your awareness to your inhale and exhale. Taking note of how the belly rises and falls each time you breathe in and then release that breath again. Beginning to deepen the breath now. Lengthening the inhale and the exhale. A nice, strong, enduring breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Opening up the eyes now gently. And we're going to start with just some gentle movement, some gentle twisting to the side. So bringing that left hand to the outside of the right knee. And we're going to twist and look to the side. Big breath in, come back through center. Twist. And let it out. Twist. Keep moving with your breath. Twist. Last one. Excellent job. So coming back through center, we're going to bring those arms up into cactus arms now, okay? And we're going to do that same gentle movement again, this time twisting through the upper spine, turning to the right, coming back through the center, breathing out, and then taking a big breath in again as we turn to the left. Back to the center, okay? Let's move with our breath. In and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. In out. In and out. Last time, in and out. In and out. Whew. Shaking those arms out, letting them swing free and loose for a moment. Excellent job. Taking a moment to catch your breath. And then we're going to reach those arms up high, grabbing hold of the right wrist with the left hand. We're going to grab that wrist and just straighten the arm. Maybe give that wrist a little tug, opening up through the side body and the armpit right here. Maybe even taking our gaze up towards the ceiling a little bit. Wherever you are, breathing into the opening that is happening in that right side body. All right, exhale, release. We're going to swing those arms again. Let them be free. Excellent job. And then lifting back up, grabbing hold of the left wrist with the right hand. We're going to gently straighten that arm and tug, maybe opening up that shoulder, the armpit towards the sky, taking the gaze towards the sky, opening up through the armpit, the shoulder, and the whole right side of the body. Excellent job. Releasing, shaking those arms out. Great job. All right, so we're going to bring that left arm across the body. So options here. You can bring your hand to your shoulder, just grabbing and keeping that elbow bent. Bringing your right hand to the back of your elbow. And we're trying to get a nice stretch through the shoulder here, okay? So staying here if this feels good. Or maybe you try this time to straighten your arm. See how that feels. See if that allows you to get deeper into the shoulder. Maybe it does and maybe it doesn't. Okay, see what feels best in your body. Okay, so staying here and then gently pulling that elbow towards the body. So we're opening up through that left shoulder. Breathing into the stretch. Excellent job. Let it go. Shake it out. Other arm comes across. Again, we're going to grab hold of the shoulder. See how that feels. If that feels good in the body, then we're just going to stay right there and breathe with it. If you want to try to straighten your arm, I invite you to do so. See what feels best in your shoulder today. And then send your breath into that shoulder as if each breath was going to give you a little bit more room to grow and strengthen and flex and just endure. Excellent job. Releasing, shaking the arms out. Excuse me. We're going to push our seat forward just a little bit, okay? So coming more to the edge of your chair. We're going to bring those feet out a little bit wider than hip width distance. And we're going to start with some simple cat-cows, waking up the spine and the neck. Okay, so bringing those hands forward and grabbing hold of the kneecaps or the tops of the thighs, whatever feels most comfortable to you in your body. And then we're going to take a big breath in as we pull our chest forward and then tilt our chin up towards the sky, almost as if we're drawing a line with our chin up towards the ceiling. Okay, big breath in. Expanding through the chest and then exhaling as we round the back, pulling that belly button in towards the spine, drawing another line with the chin down to the chest. Excellent job. So we're going to come up, inhale, big inhale, pulling the chest forward, opening up through the front body, and then exhale as we round back, moving with your own breath here. Allowing yourself time to linger. Maybe it feels really good to open up through the front of your body here, okay? And allowing yourself to stay here for a few breaths. Listen to your body. What is it asking you for today? A few more rounds of breath here. And then coming back to neutral as you're ready, shaking the shoulders back and forth, moving the spine side to side from the hips. Excellent job. All right, so we are going to focus on our middle sections a little bit today, our core muscles. Our core are our middle muscles. The middle holds us together, okay? The stronger our core is, the more healthy our yoga practice and really any other practice that you do. Walking, climbing the stairs, tennis, swimming, all of those other practices become better when we have a better core. So we are going to bring our hands up on top of our head, okay? Elbows out wide, okay? And we're going to bring our right knee up to our chest, and then we're going to turn our left elbow to face the other side, okay? And we're doing this real slow for the first time just to show you, and then we're going to start moving a little bit faster, okay? So we're going to bring that knee up towards the chest and then turn to the left, okay? Excellent job. Are you ready to go a little bit faster? Move at your own pace. We're going to breathe in through our nose and out. In and out. Work on pulling that belly button in towards the spine as you pull the leg up and the elbow over. Few more here. Last one. Excellent job. All right, so we're going to bring those feet out wide and a little bit in front of you. And then I want you to come down to your elbows. Rest your elbows on your knees. You can interlace your hands together. And then if you feel comfortable, I want you to allow your head and your neck to feel heavy and lean forward, allowing the upper body to be heavy. You're supported by the chair beneath your seat and your feet pushing out on the floor. Taking a few breaths here. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper, you can drop your elbows into the center of your legs and drop your hands to the floor, allowing your head to be heavy. Find what feels best in your body. And breathe into it. We're only going to be here for one more breath. And then very slowly, I want you to walk your hands up your legs, allowing your head and your neck to be the last things that rise ever so slowly, coming back up. Excellent job, yogis. All right, so we are going to come to standing. This time, I'm going to move my chair to the side, and I'm going to show you two different ways to do this exercise. So the first way is for us to bring our hand down to our seat. So I'm going to place my right hand underneath of my face on my seat, and then I'm going to lift my left arm up to the sky. Okay, so I'm twisting. Okay, I'm going to bend my knee and reach up. See if I can lift those fingertips all the way up to the sky, like I'm trying to make a straight line, a 180-degree angle with my arms. Okay, excellent. Then we're going to come back down and back up. Excellent. Okay, so we bend the knee to give us the leverage in the knee, in the back of the legs, okay? So, and we don't want to strain through the back here. So keeping the back nice and straight and bending at the knees as much as you need to. If this is too much for you, you're going to come to the other side of the chair. And you're going to lean into the chair as much as you need to, okay? So arm comes down here. I'm going to lift up, come back down, lift up, okay? I can still bend my knees, and I'm still getting a flat back, okay? Flat spine. So wherever you are coming into this pose, we're going to do a couple of breaths here, okay? So feet are hip width distance, hand down in front of your face, reaching that arm up to the sky, bending the knees as you need to. Big breath in, and let it back out. Big breath in, and out. One more set. Excellent job. Taking your time coming back up. Bending your knees. Walking the hands back up the chair. Excellent job, yogis. Okay, so we are going to move back into our seats. This time, we're going to put our left foot on the ground to the side of the chair. The right foot is going to come out behind us and a little bit in front, okay, to the side. And we're going to try to flatten that foot on the ground and straighten this leg, okay? So my leg is completely hanging off here. My arms are going to come out to the side. I am in warrior two pose. Big breath in. Bailey. Big breath in. Big breath in. Big breath in. Excellent job. All right, laying the arms down and coming back to the other side, practicing our warrior two, very strong in our warriors. So we're gonna press that foot out behind us, pressing the feet down into the floor, okay? So pressing both feet into the floor, feeling that energy radiating up into the torso and then out the arms, okay? Lowering the shoulders out of the ears. Now, taking those big breaths in and out again. Big breath in and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. Lowering the arms down, coming back through center and checking in. How did our warrior feel today? Just taking a moment. We're going to go back into that warrior pose and then move through our warrior series. But just checking in with how we feel after our warrior. I usually feel very strong and energetic after a warrior. My legs are a little bit fired up. So maybe you're feeling a little bit tired after that warrior and you had to exert, more energy than you're used to in a yoga class. So checking in with yourself, always important. All right, so coming back into our warrior two. We're going to press that foot down into the ground, bringing the right foot out behind you, raising the arms up. Finding that same strength through our breath in our warrior two. Excellent job. Now flipping that palm and we're going to reverse our warrior. So bringing that palm up and over, maybe even taking the gaze up towards the fingertips. Opening up through the left side of the body, the shoulder, the arm. Excellent job. Coming back into our warrior two and checking back in. How do you feel? All right, we're going to go into our side angle. So bringing the elbow down towards the knee. We're resting that elbow on the knee. Palm is going to come face up to the sky. And then we're going to bring that arm up and overhead. Take a big breath in, get really tall with your breath, and then extending that elbow to the ear. Excellent job. Coming back up into our warrior two and checking back in. Finding, re-tapping into that strength. Pressing down through the feet. And lowering the hands back down, shaking the shoulders out, rolling them out, switching directions. Excellent job, yogis. We're going to turn towards the center, coming into a seated goddess pose. Bringing that elbow down towards the left knee. And then reaching the arm up and over. Full side body stretch. And then coming back down and reaching up and over. Moving with your breath here. All right. Last round. Excellent job walking the hands back up and then come to the other side. So we're going to come back again into that warrior two. We're pressing down through the right foot. Left foot is going to come out in front of you. Readjust yourself so that this leg is hanging off of the chair and is not being obstructed by the chair. Okay? Feet are going to try to press into the floor on both legs. This leg, we're going to try to straighten it as much as possible. We're going to bring our arms out to our sides, lowering shoulders away from the ears, feeling that energy radiating up from the earth beneath us into our legs, through our torso, and out through our arms. Excellent job. Now we're going to reverse that warrior. So bringing the left hand down the back of the leg for support, reaching that right arm up and over, maybe looking up the fingertips. Excellent job. Coming back into our warrior two, checking back in. Excellent job. Elbow to the knee, palm faces up, bringing that arm all the way up. Big breath in. Extend the elbow to the ear. Find that stretch happening all the way from the left toes through the left fingertips. Every ounce or every section of that left part of the body is stretching here. And breathe into it. Excellent job. Rising back up into our warrior two for a few breaths. Lowering your hands back down. Coming back into our goddess pose. So moving your bottom to the edge of your seat, feet out wide, toes turn towards the corners of the room diagonally. Bringing the hands to the kneecaps, we are going to stretch through the front of the chest and the shoulder, the collarbone, with our shoulder drops, okay? So taking the left shoulder down towards the floor, and then back up again. Again, dropping and coming back up. Last one. Excellent job. Heel toe those feet back together and come to standing on the left side of your mat. So we're going to come into a raised leg pose first, and then we're going to balance and end our balancing with some tree. Okay, so the very first thing that I want you to do is we're just going to tap our toe down on the ground, lifting our knee from the hip. Okay, so we're lifting our leg from the hip. We're just tapping it down, up and down. Good job. Okay, now point your toe and tap again. You can really feel those hip flexors working. Excellent job. Bring it back in. Now we're going to bring our toe out to the side, okay? And we're going to bend our knee and do the same thing before. So we're tapping. Excellent job. Now straighten and tap. Excellent job. Coming back in. All right, now here comes the hard one. Ready? We're gonna do it behind us. So I'm gonna move my chair to the side so you can see what this looks like, okay? But I'm bringing my toe behind me, and then we're just gonna lift our heel, tap, 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 tap. Ooh, good job. All right, now straighten the foot, and you're just gonna tap the top of the toe. Tap, 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 tap. Excellent job, yogis. All right, dance it out. And let's go to the other side, all right? So, very first thing that we're gonna do is, let me move this to the other side. I'm gonna confuse myself if I don't do it. All right, here we go. All right, so we're gonna bring that toe up, just elevating it, okay? We're gonna lift through the hip, lift and tap, lift and tap, lift and tap. Excellent job. All right, so now we're gonna straighten and tap, 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 tap. Don't hold your breath, tap, tap. Excellent. Bring it back in. Now we're going to do it to the side. So remember, we're gonna stick our toes out just a little bit, maybe the foot, okay? And then bend that knee, and then we're gonna lift up and tap. Excellent job. Straighten the toes, tapping to the side. Tap, 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 tap. All right, bringing it back to the center, and then we're gonna bring it behind us, and we're gonna tap again. Ready? Tap, 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 tap. Excellent. And then straighten and tap the top of the toe. Tap, 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 tap. Excellent job. Shake it out, yogis. Come back over to the left side of your chair. We're gonna ground down through the right foot, okay? So spreading those toes wide, grounding down through the right foot, putting a little bit of a micro bend in that foot. And first thing we're gonna do is lift the left foot, okay? We're gonna bend that knee and lift that knee up. So this is a big toe lift. We can try to straighten our leg. Keep it bent. If you want to challenge yourself, you can try to straighten. Good job. Now we're gonna bring that leg out to the side. Keep holding it out, keep breathing, don't hold your breath. Excellent job. Set it back down, shake it out. Back over to the other side. Again, we're gonna ground down through our left foot this time. So lifting up those toes, spreading them wide, and then we're gonna lift that right foot. So lifting it up. If you want to try to challenge yourself, trying to straighten out that leg. All right, one more big breath in. Now move it out to the side. Ooh, great job, yogis. Shake it out. Choo! All right, back to the other side. So we're gonna come into our very last pose of the class. This is going to be tree pose, our last standing pose anyway. All right, so we're going to buckle down into that right foot, okay? So leaving a little bit of a bend in that knee. We don't want to lock it out completely, okay? Leaving a little bit of bend in that knee. Now, we're going to take those toes and kickstand them out to the side. Yep. Pressing the bottom of the foot into the ankle so that the knee opens up. All that hip work. We're getting a nice stretch through our hip now as we press our foot into our ankle and our knee opens out to the side. So staying here and growing your tree branches, or maybe growing your tree, bringing that foot up to the calf. Wherever you are, pressing that foot in and opening the knee out to the side, holding your balance. If you'd like to challenge your strength and balance in your tree pose today, maybe lifting up onto the tippy toe and then coming back down, lifting up and back down. Last time, lifting up and back down. Excellent job. Set it down, shake it out, and to the other side. So this time we're grounding down through that left foot. We're gonna pop those right toes out to the side, kickstand them in, pressing that foot into the ankle and opening the hip out to the knee out to the side, stretching through that right hip, okay? Staying here, growing our tree branches and maybe growing our tree. If you challenged your balance on the other side, your balance and your strength by raising into the calf raises, you can do that again here. Try to manage it slow and with control. It's very, very challenging. That's why we call it a challenge, right? One more. Excellent job. Shake it out. Set it back down. Staying on the edge of your chair, bringing that left knee up to the chest, hugging it into the chest, and then pulling that ankle over the knee. Taking a big breath in, and then leaning forward if you choose to. A lot or a little, or maybe not even at all, maybe just sitting up nice and tall. Wherever you are, breathing into that very intense stretch that is happening in the left hip. Coming back up, unwinding, and winding the other side. Oh, bringing that knee up into the chest first, hugging it in. And then crossing the ankle over, sitting up nice and tall, or leaning forward over that folded leg. Rising back up. And finding any final movements that you need to before setting yourself up for our final resting pose of our class. Making sure that your feet are comfortably on the ground, resting on the ground, and that your hands are comfortably resting in your lap. Relaxing through the belly and the chest and the shoulders, the neck and the head, the jaws, the cheeks, the eyes, the space between the eyes. And your mind. Allow everything to be heavy and still. Be gentle with your heart. On this road, this journey to the heart, you will see more, feel more, and be more than you've ever been before. Your heart is open. Your spirit is alive. You're open to all that the universe, life, and God hold for you. Because you're that open, you are more sensitive than ever to people, energies, places, things. You are more sensitive to any unresolved issues in yourself and in those around you. You are open, more open than you've ever been. Comfort yourself. Wrap yourself in a blanket of love and hope. Know that you will be feeling, seeing, and taking in a great deal. Know that you will be healing at a deeper level than ever before. Most of the time, this will bring joy, but an open heart is not one-dimensional. Joy is not the only emotion it will embrace. Make room in your heart, room in your life, and time in your days to feel other feelings too. Anger, grief, fear, exuberance, tenderness, betrayal, and exhilaration. All those emotions open heart feels. You are more open than you've ever been. Take gentle, loving care of yourself and be tender with your heart. Beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes, slowly inviting movement back into the body. Taking a big breath in and gently opening the eyes as you stretch the arms Up and over, letting out a sigh or a yawn. And then bringing our hands together in prayer, in Namaste. The light in me loves and honors the light in each and every one of you. Go forward with light and love in your heart and throughout your day. Namaste.